How do Medicaid Asset Protection Trusts work for long-term care? Imagine being able to plan for future health needs while keeping your hard-earned savings intact. That's where Medicaid Asset Protection Trusts come into play. These trusts are a smart way to prepare for long-term care costs without losing everything you've worked for. A Medicaid Asset Protection Trust is an irrevocable trust, which means once you put your assets into it, you can't take them back or change the terms. This is important because Medicaid looks at your assets when deciding if you qualify for benefits. By transferring assets into the trust, they are no longer considered your property. You might transfer real estate, savings accounts, or valuable personal property into the trust. When you do this, you also appoint a trustee, someone who manages the trust according to your instructions. The trustee can be a trusted family member or a professional. They handle the assets and distribute them to your beneficiaries, usually family members, after your passing. One big benefit of a Medicaid Asset Protection Trust is that it helps you meet Medicaid's strict asset limits without having to spend all your savings or sell your home. You can still qualify for Medicaid long-term care benefits and keep your wealth protected for your heirs. Plus, assets in the trust are shielded from Medicaid estate recovery, which is how the state can reclaim costs from your estate after you pass away. Timing is key with these trusts. Medicaid has a 5-year look-back period, meaning any asset transfers within 5 years of applying for benefits can lead to penalties or delays. To avoid this, you should set up and fund the trust at least 5 years before you expect to need Medicaid. Another advantage is that assets in the trust usually avoid probate, which is the legal process of settling an estate. This can save time and money for your loved ones. The trust document can specify exactly how and when your assets are distributed, giving you more control over your inheritance. In short, Medicaid Asset Protection Trusts work by removing assets from your ownership, making you eligible for Medicaid long-term care benefits while safeguarding your wealth for the future. They are a practical part of long-term care planning, helping you manage risks and preserve your assets even as long-term care costs rise.